Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today is November 12th, 2021. I'm back with another video. Today I'm talking about how Jada Pinkett is making Will Smith look stupid. Now, Jada Pinkett, she's from Baltimore, Maryland. She's actually from the same city I came from. So I spent a lot of time around Baltimore women, and I have a good feel of, how they move and how they think a little bit, and what kind of men they tend to go for. I'm not saying that all women from Baltimore are the same, but I kind of have a good idea of their mental state and their thought process. And Jada Pinkett, when you go back in the old days and you look at it, some people don't know that Jada Pinkett was actually, she was actually, I don't want to be negative, but she was actually a drug user. She used to get high and drunk a lot back in the 90s. And not saying that makes her a bad person and so forth, but she used to date the thug types. Tupac, I think he's also from Baltimore as well, or he was there for a short amount of time. I think they met at a school in Baltimore somewhere, of a performing arts school in Baltimore. And the thing is, Jada Pinkett, she kind of reminds me of Sierra just a little bit, and a lot of females who tend to go after the bad boys and date the thugs and the gangsters first, and then over time, they change and realize that it's not good to, be in that kind of lifestyle. So she goes for the more square type, like Will Smith, and I think that's the same kind of case here with Jada Pinkett. Is she was really into the thug type, and then when Pac died, she went and got a square like Will Smith. Now, I'm not saying Will Smith is a bad dude, because to be honest with you, I like Will Smith a little bit more than I like. Well, I'm not gonna say I like Will Smith more than Tupac. I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is Tupac, I like him better as a rapper, and I think he had a lot of influence when he was alive. But if I were to pick lifestyles, like if I would pick who I would want to be like, most like, I would want to. I would prefer to be more like Will Smith than like Tupac, because I, it already says, life expectancy is a lot different between thugs and square dudes. Squares, they tend to live a lot longer, as you can see between Will Smith and Tupac. Rest in peace, Tupac. But there's a lot, there's a lot that comes with that lifestyle. But anyway, I want to get back on subject of how Jada Pinkett is making Will Smith look stupid. I think Will Smith, he kind of saved Jada Pinkett. I think when he met her, he was kind of saving her. I think she was in a place where she may not have a lot of direction, and like I said, she was a drug user, and she was on that liquor and on them. I don't know what she was on, but she was on substances, and she was dating the thug types, and she was kind of going down that road. She had this. She used to put up this persona, good girl persona, but you can tell that the type of guy she used to date and the things she used to do back in the 90s were a little bit self-destructive. And I think Will Smith met her in a place where, matter of fact, I think in the interview, Jada Pinkett even said it, that Will Smith kind of saw her, found her in her worst state when she was kind of down and out, and he kind of saved her. And now that doesn't necessarily change certain things about that person, though. Jada Pinkett is, she's a nice person, seems like, but I think she still has that mentality, that Baltimore mentality that I see in a lot of Baltimore women, and they still have that desire to be with that bad boy thuggish type man. And I think she's kind of made Will Smith, especially in the last couple months, couple years, I think, she's making Will Smith look stupid. Every time she comes on TV, I can't remember the name of that show, that talk show, whatever they do, reality, where Jada Pinkett is coming out with something new, some type of secret or something that she's holding, and every time she comes out with something else, it just makes Will Smith look like an idiot. So, and even Willow Smith and Jaden Smith, even they kind of been complaining about they're a little upset because they kind of making them look bad as well. So, you know, guys like Will Smith, I kind of feel sorry for them because Will Smith, he's the type of dude who was told that um, you are supposed to save women. Like when a woman is in trouble, you save her. Like, and I kind of understand where that comes from, but the thing is, a lot of times when you find these hood chicks or these project chicks and you try to take them where they come from and bring them into a new environment, they may like it and so forth, but they tend to bring they in reality deep inside they're still the same person a lot of times. A lot of these chicks who come from hoods and projects, you try to put them on game on some new stuff, but like they say, you can take them out the hood, but you can't bring the hood, you can't take the hood out the person. And it's very true. Not saying that Jada Pinkett's ghetto or anything like that, but she still has a lot of um, that hood Baltimore City culture in her. It's still there, and I think that I think that Will Smith is kind of paying for being told that he has to save women and that you have to bring them out their situation and put them in a better situation and that it'll pay off and so forth. And a lot of times that's not always true, though. That's not always true. Sometimes you just got to kind of leave them where they at. I'm not saying not to help them. Maybe you help them out, try to maybe help them, but as far as wife them and start a family with them, and it's a lot of times it doesn't work. They have to really change for themselves. When you date these type of chicks, saying same thing with the men as well. You got women who try to date these hood dudes and thugs and try to change him and make him into a scholar or something, like a college PhD scholar. And even if he does go to college, he still has that hood mentality in them a lot of times, most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So you out here trying to save people, and sometimes it comes back to bite you. It comes back to bite you, and I have a feeling that there's a lot more entanglements that's been going on since they're married. And I'm not saying that Will Smith is clean neither. He may have some entanglements his own self. He must have done some things, but I think that the way Jada Pinkett is going about it has been a lot more embarrassing. She's really making Will Smith look like a fool on national TV, and I think that in a way, maybe he knows it, but he's trying to find a way to make it more. He's trying to defend it or finds a way to make it more logical of what she's doing, and I think that he's kind of I don't know what's going on with Will Smith's head. I don't know what's going on with him. I think that he's trying to do his best to make the marriage work. I guess he doesn't really believe in divorce, but I remember I saw one episode when they said, bad marriage for life. So I guess that's up to him. At the end of the day, it's up to him. But I don't see no reason for them to really divorce at this point. They've been married for so long, but and they're actually one of the original power couples too. I just realized, Will Smith and Jada, they were the power couple before Beyonce and Jay-Z. They were sort of a blueprint for Beyonce and Jay-Z. But that's all. And who else? Oprah. Well, Oprah, they're not married, but they're still like a power couple, Oprah and Stedman. But Will Smith, like, I feel sorry for him because I see I think he is a good dude, but I kind of see the mistake well, I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but I kind of see what he did here when he got with Jada. He's sort of doing the same thing with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson got with Sierra. Now Sierra, she may be a little bit different. Well, actually, that's actually a worse situation. because she already had a baby with Future before she got with Russell Wilson. And I have a feeling, I'm be honest with you, I have a little hunch that in the future, maybe in the next couple years, there's going to be something that's going to come out that says Sierra, she's been having some entanglements too, that she's kind of has been doing the same thing that Jada's been doing with Will Smith. Will Smith and Russell Wilson, they're kind of in that same category as far as trying to save chicks. So that's all I want to say about that. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all next time.